Let me see if I can get this windowless. Nope, they've only got 2 modes. Hey. Stinky ad boy with your stinky shilling. Don't even get me started. How you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? The fuck is this? This is SKALD against the Black Priory. A Lovecraftian horror RPG game. It's an actually old game or a hipster game? Hipster game. Never mind, I see Discord. Yeah, it's kind of cringe. It's kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie to you. Putting your Discord on your on the main title screen of your game, that's kind of cringe, bro. I'm not even gonna front. Can I turn that off? It's kind of cringe. It's breaking my immersion right now. Hope they see this. Already, right off the bat, you've lost a few points on the review. Putting your Discord on the main menu of your game, that's kind of cringe, bro. That's kind of cringe, bro. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Visual style. Default is recommended. Default is what we will do. Looking at character creation. Start by picking a difficulty for your playthrough. We're gonna go with normal because that's the intended difficulty. I love me some intended difficulty. Or do I? We'll go normal for now. Class for your character. Classes define a character's role in the party by adding certain exclusive abilities. What do we got here? 9 whole classes. Arms Master. Archetype Warrior. Are there more warriors? Oh, there are. I was gonna say, why not just call it Warrior? The Arms Master is a warrior that does not have a specialized feat tree. Instead, the Arms Master has access to all the combat-centered feat trees. They start with extra development points to represent their martial expertise. Oh, that's a... Oh, I understand. I get it. Start DP, I don't know what that means. May use any armor, may use all weapons of type blade, axe, club, and bow. Do I just get one guy? Is this me right now? Battle Magos is a Magos, specializing in the destructive spells of fire magic. Unlike other Magi, you also get access to a few basic combat-related feats and may wear light armor. Main attribute is intellect. Champion. Cleric who excels in the use of blades and armor while still having limited divine spellcasting abilities. So just a paladin. Guild Magos. I don't know. Both of those sound wrong. Spellcaster, you can develop all of the different arcane spell schools fully. This comes at the cost of having absolutely no combat-related feats. May not wear armor. Bro's going in naked in his skivvies. Hierophant. Cleric who can develop all the different divine spell schools fully. This is at the cost of having no combat-related feats. Hospitaller. Cleric who served as a frontline healer, well armed and armored. Stand the ground against overwhelming forces while also getting access to the highest tiers of the body magic school. You can make a Fear and Hunger Dead by Daylight chapter. What would it be like? Is that what DBD means? I'm not super familiar with Dead by Daylight. They get like... It has to be like a monster, right? And then some skins. I think the most obvious choice has to be Chromauler. If you want to go with a safer pick, because I feel like Termin is more well known than like the actual first Fear and Hunger to some extent. Needles, I feel like Needles could also do pretty well. It's Dumb Bitch Directory. Safer pick, Guard. I don't know. Bro's rocking out with his cock out. Is Dead by Daylight cool with that? Weapon, the penis. He swings it around like a lasso to pull people in. They put Alien in the game and that thing has a penis head. That's like a metaphor though. His penis head is like a metaphor. In Fear and Hunger, the penis is just a penis. I don't know if that's true. I just said that. I just say things sometimes. Apparently in the first movie it butt fucks a guy with its tail before it kills him. Is that true? I haven't seen the movies. Is that true? You pulling my leg right now? Didn't know the Alien movies were awesome like that. I don't know, probably. Didn't know the Alien movies were cool like that. Didn't know they had butt fucking. Gotta watch those sometimes now. They're on my radar. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Chromauler is pretty iconic. I mean, out of all the Silent Hill enemies they could have picked, they picked Pyramid Head. So they're kind of going for popular and well-known, you know? So probably Chromauler. Probably a voice crack. No. Skilled warrior who serves as a force multiplier through their tactical skills, issuing orders across the battlefield, vastly improve the performance of their fellow party members. Imagine Chromauler as a killer would just be kind of basic, but survivors would have to manage fear and hunger, and if they can't keep it up, they get debuffs. I have like some knowledge as to how the game works. He could have like his he does have spells and he does have the peck. The peck's pretty iconic. And less well known is his crow spell. Also, they might just step on rusty nails and get tetanus and die. The wooden planks. New map, the dungeon. Hazard, wooden planks with rusty nails. How's it going, Raccoon? Ranger's a warrior specializing in ranged combat with access to limited nature magic. Is this the only rogue? There's only one rogue. Thief is a rogue who uses stealth to set up devastating backstab attacks. Main attribute for this class is agility. As a former Dead by Daylight dev, this will not happen. You're a former Dead by Daylight dev? It is growing like a dick. Survivors get their arms knocked off and repair gens at half speed. And 1% speed with no arms. That Chucky and FNAF wouldn't happen. True. I don't know if that's true, I just said that. Background for your character. Background adds points and skills, influence, starting conditions, and narrative content. What the fuck is this game, by the way? It is a... What is this game? It's a Lovecraftian RPG. With character creation, apparently. I guess most RPGs have that. Acolyte. Claim a connection with the divine that goes far deeper than most, whether legitimate or not. Time spent kissing noble ass has made you a master of navigating the cutthroat politics of the imperial lay courts. Team member of the Empire's teeming underworld with a special knack for getting in and out of places you shouldn't be. Be careful, these games require knowledge. I don't have a whole lot of that. I'm gonna get by on pure luck. As I do. You know how I do. No game knowledge, all luck. Member of the old breed, forged and tempered by hardships of soldiering. I belong to the ever-growing fraternity of fellow men and women with scarred bodies and broken minds who roam the Empire in search for a quiet piece of land to call home. Hear it sloshing in there. It's gonna be sloshing in here in a second. Finally made my own water redeem called water control and put 800 points. Do you also swallow it? Do you also swallow it into your mic? He's doing more sounds with water. Like so many of the Empire's young and promising, you were recruited into guild service at a fairly early age. As the saying goes, work for the illustrious guilds tends to leave you with gold in your purse and blood on your hands. No, I'm not into role-playing. How do they know you drank it? You don't have a cam. Is it just the honor system? Have they ever redeemed it and you pretended to drink? You can tell me, I won't tell them. You can trust me. OP's redeem has too long of a cooldown? No. An individual of old blood, you learned long ago that wealth and connections tend to open doors that are otherwise closed to the filthy masses. Sailor. Heard the call of the mother of maelstroms, and salt water now runs in your veins. Whether on the deck of a gilder caravel or manning the sails of a meager fishing sloop, feel most at home when you're at sea. Oh yeah, debate me, bro. You want to come on the show and debate? I will never backstab these points. I always drink and its cooldown is of 10 minutes each. It's cool if you do, man, you know? I won't tell them. Your secret's safe with me, bro. It's a safe space. Hold on, I'm going forehead mode. No, I'm not. I lied to you. Never let them know your next move. Put the description around the raccoon. With the once mighty legions of the Empire in decline, this is an age of sellswords and mercenaries. There's no shortage of those willing to pay professionals to wreak violence on others, and you are very good at your job. Winter, you look like an emo right now with your hair and your eye bags. You want to see emo? Wait, we must assemble the trio. We're getting the boys back together. We're getting the band back together. Must Remnant 2 again, but with another game. Holy fuck. Let's find a shit game online. That is awful. Just remember, Giraffe. If you ever think this is bad, it can get so much worse. When did Yoshida get here? Powerful hair. Yeah, just let me know though, Raccoon. I think the most fun I ever had streaming was playing Remnant 2 with you and Willie. So just let me know, bro. I'm always down. It can always get worse. Appreciate what you have. Punch first, ask questions later. You have perfected the noble art of solving problems with brute force. Vagabond. Having spent most of your teenage years on the road, you're a free spirit with no allegiance to any one person or place. Drifting from place to place, you go where there's work, food, and a warm bed to be had. It's kind of fucked. Time to search. What part's fucked? As the light of civilization fades, the vast wilderness of the Empire encroach on the civilized folk. Thankfully, you don't count yourself among those. The sky is your temple, and howling of wolves is your litany. Most fun time streaming isn't streaming with me. We stream together? I mean, you were there for that. you were there for that. Were you? I think that was during your time. There's a really nice part. There's a really funny part of the Remnant 2 playthrough that you would enjoy. That you would know. But you don't pay attention enough to know. I'm glad it didn't get clipped. I'm glad it didn't get clipped. Friendly Fire the Raccoon. That got clipped. Sailor. Show your points to your primary attributes and skills. These go a long way towards defining your character mechanically. Like an entry. Oh. Sleepy Wayne shooting the fuck out of me. I really wish I hadn't stopped drinking energy drinks when we started that playthrough. Because that whole playthrough, I was half asleep the whole time. I think that's why I was so ass at the game. The whole playthrough, I was half asleep. If you go back and look through my VODs, you'll see me like halfway fall asleep during some parts of the playthrough. Because that was when I stopped drinking Monster. So I was like heavy withdrawal. And then because of my job, I wasn't getting any sleep. That's just Remnant 2. No, it was a cool game. I had a fun time. I was just going through monster withdrawals at the time, which I wish I wasn't. Thievery, crit chance, initiative, ranged hit, dodge. Tough and resilient a character is. Mental acuity, or recall, and analytical skill. Drink a monster right now. I don't have any. I'm completely clean from Monster. Sober Wayne isn't cutting it. Another thing is monsters are just expensive. I can get a 6-pack of Cheerwine for like $5. And then it's like $5 for one monster. Probably not $5, but it's close. Jump, climb, swim, or sprint. Let you notice small details. Oh god, not that stuff again. 8 energy drinks, I only drink them when I really need to survive at something. Yeah. Tastes... I hate the taste of Monster. But it got me through like a lot of my earlier streams. Just because I wasn't getting a lot of sleep back then. It's that toxic friend I see. Yes, exactly. Put 3 into strength. Fortitude. And presence. God, not that stuff again. When you come against Cheerwine, it's just Sody Pop. Just Sody Pop, bro. Jump, climb, swim. Put this up to 5. Or mad athletic. It's up to 3. 3. This up to 5. Healing's fine. Well, I guess we'll go lower one. Calling in an airstrike if you say that again. Which part? Sody Pop? Or just the whole sentence in general? These are the feats derived from your class. Distribute your development points in them to gain benefits and new abilities. That's it. I wonder if I'm gonna have to make more than one character. It's gonna be so fucked up. Melee accuracy. No spears? No spear mastery? Got me bugged up. How do I distribute? Oh, sick. Mr. President? Yes, it's him. Yes, hit him with everything. For war. Oh, second wind. I know what that means. The one in here. I'll take this out. I'm making a leader of men right now. Why the fuck does that look like Chad Shaggy? I like how that doesn't change anything. Whoa. Oh wait. Oh, the portraits are all okay. You get the portrait. The portrait doesn't change, but the little sprite does. Okay. I understand. I get it. Shaggy hit ass. Make it gray, yeah. Oh, there's only 2 skin tones? Only 2 options. Let me get them red pants. You don't got red? The colorblind? That's kind of red, I guess. Tertiary. Get this to be red? You're made up of 73% spaghetti code? What does that mean? Type a name. He is a leader of men. A sailor. What else could his name be? Oh, okay. I just make one guy, okay. Ahab. What's spaghetti code? Bad code, essentially. On the wine-dark raging seas of the Outer Isles, a lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves towards the cursed island of Idra. The moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hold. Yeah, your DNA is 73% spaghetti code. Suddenly, something strikes the hull and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. And I can prove it? Prove it. Rouse yourself from deep meditation. Ahab does not rest. You get to your feet and become aware of the agitated voices shouting up on deck. Something's not right. You should make your way up you should make your way up top and get a bearing on the situation. This statement is false? Okay. Can't be far now. Desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles, and a course is drawn towards an island named Idra. Tell me something I don't know. So over to track when we get a log line up here. Ooh. Rose code can handle such a complex conundrum. True or false? To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could slip the lock with a thin blade or use something to smash it. Just that. Oh, console commands. No, none of that. We're not cheaters. Using the club, you smash the lock in a fell swoop. The door begins to creak open. As the door swings open, you can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. Then I told Wayne, how about you program me a sandwich? What is this guy yapping about? What are you yammering about? You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rust-red puddle. A stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around the dim light of the hold, you realize someone, or something, fought for their life here. Same moment the thought hits you, a hiss sounds from the shadows. Squint towards the shadow as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forward. Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and a grotesquely dexterous pink tail leave no doubt of the creature's rodent nature. Though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started life as a common ship rat has now grown into something that has no right to exist. A second hiss sounds behind you, and the abomination lunges at you. What the fuck? Is that you? The rat? No, but I wish it was me. So medieval ages I'd have you tarred and chickened. Come on, man, I don't yap. You yap. You're number one yapper. How you doing, Courtney? Take it back. Oh, good. How about you? Pretty alright. Pretty alright. Pips. I'm not a yapper. The comic brings a tactical overlay, makes it easier to see the exact position of characters in an underlying grid. Steel thyself. What the fuck? He hit me already? What did he do to me? What did he do to me? Diseased. Start of the game and I'm already fucking like diseased. Oh yeah, rat tails. Got me some lunch. So, you're weakly diseased. Diseased up. Used in potion of cure disease. I've already got the ingredients. Potato. Contracted a disease from your fight with the rats. You may see what conditions are affecting you by... I already did that. Wayne, use your depth vision. Is this game difficult to make? Most RPGs are. Just because it's a whole lot of numbers. Balancing is hard. Negative conditions can also be cured by magic or rest. These can be cured by potion. Pick up an equipped lantern and search the area. Lantern. You know what's harder? What's harder? Potion of cure disease. What a coinky dink. That's exactly what I need. How did they know? I'm not a yapper. You emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Ahab, here at last, growls a rough voice. Lunge at the figure. Show yourself. It's Roland. Where the tides have you been? Why you skulking? Why you lurking? Mind your own fucking business. Am I the captain of the ship? The island is in sight, but the damn guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back. Who's our shot at the girl? What does that mean? And no one gets paid. Listen here. I know our boys better than most. We've hired them to go to Idra and kill. If we don't pay them, things will go bad quickly. The sailors are bloody terrified. They claim something is hunting us. Wait, there are a few sailors up ahead, rattled as a pair of rabbits. I'm not here to make friends. Spill sailor blood and the guild would want to make you pay. Take the left door ahead and spare us some trouble and a pay cut. Aw yeah. My boy, Roland. Saw party leader. Familiarize yourself with attributes and abilities. Wayne, what's up? Oh, we're both level 1. What do you think? What do you have to say about this video of you leaking? I think the video kind of speaks for itself. You leak? I leak all the time, bro. Always leaking. Never stop. What do my things do? When killing an opponent in armed or unarmed, melee combat, all allies who witness the kill get inspired. Back the yapper comment? Why? I'm sensitive. You're not a yapper. You happy? Notice scrawled in crude letters. Cook. Can't stand another meal of salted fish. Oh, cook. Dumbass. Who wrote this letter? I'll have them walk the plank. There's a limit. This guy just sucks ass at spelling. How long a man can live on salt, potatoes, and Perklin. Take heed, or get a dagger in the eye, you cheap bastard. Damn right, make the mistake again, I'll tie your scrotum around your neck like a scarf. Quit yapping, bro. He told you. This guy just don't stop. Double click ingredients in your inventory, place them in the workstation. Recipe list in the left column represents known recipes. Learn new recipes by experimenting and finding recipe books out in the world. Salted fish? I don't have fish. Let's fix that. You said I wasn't a yapper. I lied to you. I'm a liar. Have trust issues. Were you fibbing? Fisherman's best friend, preferably eaten with a mug of ale on the side. What's this? Did I break it? Was it interactable? But you said take the door on the left. Sorry I called you spaghetti code. I'm sorry I called you a dapper. Spotted something. I kinda want it. Never mind. Cannot rest anywhere in this area. Must look for suitable campsite elsewhere. Lame. I was just upset you didn't ask how I was doing. I did ask how you were doing. Shot a wooden chest. Thievery. Oh, oops. No, yeah, that does make sense. Sailors stare at you wide-eyed and terrified. Dead emperors, it's coming for us. It whispers to me. One of them draws a weapon with shaking hands. Boy, calm down, boy. Aww. Diplomacy 4 plus 3 to 7 does not beat it. Half insane with terror, the sailor screams and lunge at you. I don't know what's going on. Is this D&D? Kind of. A little bit. You can be up front. I'll be behind you. I'm the leader. I'm one of those leaders that leads from the back, you know? How do I just end my turn? Okay. Is it not Roland's turn now? Oh wow. You chunked you out, buddy. Skibbity? I'll be the judge of that. It is. Surgery door. Oh, I can have this now. Yippee! Shame about those fellows. Recognize the corpse of one of the crewmates, a young man barely 16 years, called Sullum. The youth has been mauled to death by what you assume are the grotesquely altered rats you encountered just minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. Imagine dying of rats. You're kinda clownish, buddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need a 30 vitality. How much vitality do you have? No, you don't need a big potion. You can take a little one. He could be alive. I don't care enough to check. I've already looted his body. I'm not gonna use a potion on him. If he dies to rats, if he can get that injured by rats, he's not worth keeping alive. You emerge onto the deck and see two groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. Amidst the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you bellow for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Both the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries you hired, a coarse thug of a man named Estavo, turn their attention to you. They look ready to use the unsheathed weapons in their hands at the slightest provocation. I thought I was the ship's captain. Give him a nibble to make sure. Like, give him a nibble of food, or like me nibble him for food? Direct your attention to the ship's captain. You know him to be a reasonable but suggestible man. At present, his usually placid eyes are wild with panic or anger. Why have we not dropped the anchor? Something dire stalks these shores. We cannot approach without risking the ire of that horror. A jittery mutter of agreement rises from the sailors, causing Estavo's eyes to darken even further. No living creature likes being nibbled on. You could like hit him, or like poke him, or like close his nose. There's a lot of different ways to check if somebody's picking their death. You're gonna go with nibbling? They won't expect it, that's for sure. What horror? What have you seen? Not but glimpses. My men have seen the shadow of something deep in water, stalking us. Nothing natural moves like that. Estavo glares murderously at the captain. Estavo, do as you wish. You renege on our deal based on a glimpse? There's desperation in the captain's voice. We are seasoned sailors. We do not balk at shadows. We need to be alive to rescue this girl you speak of. You can try the inhumane method of calling him a yapper. Rest in peace, that guy who got killed by the rats. He was always a yapper. But he gets up to correct me. You speak sense, perhaps it's better to turn around. We're out of time. Sail us in or argue the point with Estavo. Estavo turns a steely gaze from you to the captain. Let me spell this out for you, sea dog. We contracted to rescue the girl. If you don't get us to the shore, we'll gut you for free. Mercenaries you hired all shift their weight in anticipation of making good on that promise. I didn't mean do it. That's kind of fucked up. I didn't call you a yapper. I called the dead guy a yapper. We'll see if he's alive or not. Do what I'm paying you to do. Something changes in the captain's expression. He stands tall. I will not order my ship and my men to certain doom. We shall not get any closer to the coast while I have command. Been traumatized by that slur. I have to roll 6 or above, which means I have to roll 2 6s. Stop yapping. Can I go back? Cancel. I do not want to do this anymore. No. I have to roll 2 6s. It's all gonna go to shit. Wait. Why did it say I have to roll 6 above? Okay, no, never mind, that works. I just still roll over 10. The rats are asleep, please and thank you. They're asleep because I put them to sleep. Few of the ship's crews lowered their weapons. The captain's eyes split between you and Gustavo's murderous grin. He sheathes his blade and speaks softly, his voice barely audible over the snapping sails. So be it. May the deep have mercy. Suddenly, huge monstrous tentacles burst from the water around the ship. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Gustavo must be thinking as the monstrosity loom over him. After reaching their full height, the tentacle curve inward and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck, others snap the masts like they were matchsticks. You stand frozen in place. Through a haze of splintered wood and panicked screams, you notice Roland. He throws himself out of the way of a tentacle, but begins to fall overboard as the ship lurches once more. Nah, we can't leave Roland to his fate. We almost left him to his fate downstairs. We can't treat him super disposably. Wayne, what's up? Minecraft server when? Never. I'll never be a Minecraft streamer. I'm not gonna associate with Minecraft. There's too many curses around that game, I'm afraid. Dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men, beseeching you for help. Roland hangs by one arm from the side of the ship. You just did, by saying Minecraft. You've cursed me. You've done this to me. No. You lunge for Roland's arm, but he loses his grip and your fingers close only around thin air. You missed him by an inch. He falls wordlessly downwards. Watch as he is swallowed by the raging sea. The ship is listing fatally. See the great tentacle high above you, poised for the coup de grace. As you jump, you hear a terrible rending of wood giving into flesh. The impact of the water winds you. The waves pummel you down. The current beseech you to go deeper, ever deeper. No, yeah. But make a Minecraft server. You know what I'm gonna hear for the rest of for like months on end? It's gonna be nothing but Minecraft and like pedophilia jokes. You think I want that? Did you groom that, Steve? You think I want that? You think I want to hear that every day? I don't know anything about Minecraft. We know you would never do such a thing. It doesn't matter whether I would do it or not. Because they're still gonna make the fucking jokes. And the jokes don't bother me. It's the fact that one asshole is gonna come in here every stream. One asshole is gonna come in here every stream. And they're gonna drop this same fucking Minecraft pedophilia joke every single fucking stream. And they're gonna be thinking to themselves, haha, I'm so clever. Haha. But he's never heard that one before. Haha. I don't want to fucking deal with that every day. We all know it's... I didn't say anything. A guardsman dressed in the livery of noble house Baron. The guard scowls somewhat at you. Arms Master Lyra awaits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you've not already done so. I didn't say anything. Come here, whup. You don't look like a Lyra. Are you Lyra? You have a girl's name. An aging armored man in the livery of House Baron stands and scowls at you. Eyes like coal peer out from a craggy face fringed top and bottom with wild white hair. This one time, I was eating lunch. I was on my lunch break at Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, the windows are on like my left side, and I'm eating. And these people who are like, I guess they're like disgruntled because they've been waiting for their order for a long time. They pull up next to the window and just watch me eat. It's like an old husband and a wife. He just like rolls down his window and he's just like staring at me for like the whole half hour that I'm eating. I finished eating and then I stared at him too. And then he got scared and left. Which is to say, I'm gonna stare at this old man back. The older man crosses his massive arms, steps forward and leans towards you. So, young sellsword. Oh wait, he's old. So, young sellsword, come looking for a scrap, have you? Though his voice is full of gravel, there's now a glint in his eyes as though the old coals have begun to warm up. Gideon, you old fool. You fucking idiot, Gideon. A single bark of laughter emanates from the dense beard as he embraces you in a crushing bear hug. Maybe evaluating you for cuckoldry? Wait, is that you on stream? This guy? Yeah, that's me. This is me when I'm 25 and I've experienced twink death. This is my imminent future. Gideon may be older and grayer, but from the force of his hug, you don't reckon you'd have any more chance of beating him now than you did as a 12-year-old. To see some things haven't changed. Gideon steps back and allows you to breathe again, before grabbing you by the shoulders. We heard of your father's passing. Truly, he sits with the golden dead now. Tell me, how did he die? Drunk and reeking of his own piss. Anne's eyelids droop, near fully closed. Wait, who are you talking about? Is that you on stream? It was a cruel fate that befell your father, and yours crueler still. For what it's worth, I'll bear memory of him as the good, honest man he was before. Gideon is quiet for a moment, then offers a sad smile. We'll raise a cup to his name, together you and I, as soon as you're done with the master. Master Kato will chew your ear plenty when you see him, Ahab. Lyra, the new master-at-arms, awaits you by the main entrance. She'll escort you, and don't ask her not to, if you think I had a temper. The joke fails to hide a note of anxiety in the grizzled houseguard's voice. Let's roll that diplomacy. I have to roll a 6 and a 5. I won't betray my master's confidence by saying more. Best you see him yourself. Fortnite stream when OG Fortnite comes back. This is in World War 1. We beat World War 1 yesterday. We did it. We won. We beat it. We won World War 1 yesterday. We got PTSD because I killed 300 men. And then my nightmares were haunted by guerrillas wearing German uniforms. What? What? Very well. I'll go look for the Master-at-Arms. If you want to explore for old time's sake, take this lantern. Lord Baron will wait, and we don't want you getting lost in the hedge maze again. The man laughs heartily and hands you a small brass lantern. I fell asleep before that? Yeah. You didn't get to see the gorilla in the German uniform? Which haunted my nightmares? Whatever may come to pass, it did this old warrior barrel of good to see you again, boy. The old man slaps you on the shoulder in parting, almost knocking you off balance. He then seems to remember something as he leans in conspiratorially. My damn knees are acting up again. Can hardly sleep on account of the aches. Let me tell you, take an arrow in the leg any day. We're going over to the kitchen later for a bit of grub. Bottle of brandy from the wine cellar would make me a happy man. Ever see that monkey with big boobs? I haven't, and I don't think I want to. Gideon shifts as if to emphasize his stiff knees. But first, don't keep Lyra waiting any longer. Talk to her first, and I'll be here for later. That sucks, because I'm RPing as an old man. My character's supposed to be old. Woof. Pet the dog. Oh yeah. Skibidi toilet. Woman stands before the main entrance to the villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful, coiled power, that of a dueling ace. No doubt she's the new master-at-arms for House Baron. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow, just low enough to be respectful. Greetings, Ahab. Master Kato welcomes you back to House Baron. The master is eager to meet with you and is ready at your leisure. However, if you wish to refresh yourself first, he suggests you visit a kitchen for some food and then perhaps walk the grounds and gardens. Very well, I shall explore a bit. Excellent, though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds. The kitchen is in the building to the east. The garden and hedge maze is to the west. Come back and check in with me once you've stretched your legs. Let me go get my boy some wine. At the dog again. Woof. Are you a wizard? Find the kitchen in the eastern end of the courtyard. The garden and hedge maze is to the west. Need to remind you that it's a poor idea to enter the maze without a lantern. Good evening, my lord. What's this? Damn. That monkey is stacked. Enter the kitchen and a pair of scullions offer a hurried bow. It's all so much quieter, emptier, and gloomier than you remember. Of course, old Magd is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind, red-faced, and tending a shank of lamb. Reminisce. Remember the matronly woman as she sat, humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasting meat. Child, come here, will you? I'm having a flashback within a flashback? To think that used to be us. Magda was always a beacon of kindness in a childhood where such qualities were few and far between. Magda clasps you gently with her tubby hand. Have you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. As son to the master-at-arms for the great house of Baron, you did not go wanting, materially at least. Magda looks at you with kind eyes as you pick up the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now, but it would be best if you got him to bed before his men see him like this, again. The knot in your stomach is as real now as it was when you were 12. I have daddy issues? God damn it. Don't worry, he won't make a fuss, he just needs time. You know I have. Deep wounds take a long while to heal. The old woman turns back to her meat and resumed her meandering humming. The sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing. May I help you, my lord? A man in a chef's outfit offers in a hoarse voice. The chef offers a short bow and a tired but sincere smile. I'm Chef Armand, and my humble kitchen is at your disposal, my lord. Sadly, I was told of your arrival only a minute ago, and my oven must be fired up again. You must be famished. Hungry. My suggestion is thusly. While I stoke the fire, you run down in the pantry and fetch some cured ham and cheddar cheese. I'll then teach you how to cook my renowned melted cheese sandwich. You shall never want for an evening meal for as long as you live. Splendid. The pantry is west of the wine cellar, and the cheese is kept in the northernmost room. Return when you have cured ham and cheddar, and I shall provide bread and instructions. Venture forth into the underworld. West of the wine cellar. Cheap viewers. Thanks. That's just a grilled cheese, it is. I guess in medieval times that was like gourmet shit. I mean, it still is gourmet shit, but you know. Only a professional chef can teach me how to make a grilled cheese. Cheap. There's the hatch in the floor over there. Quite dark down there, but there should be a lantern in the chest near the stairs. Good luck. Yeah, I do have a lantern. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff in their wine tasting sessions, and no doubt much revelry has taken place here. Then a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way, and you can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Ghosts. He just says that like it's a regular thing. You got ghosts in the cellar again. You're gripped by a long hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You sealed it away, but in doing so, preserved its strength, and now it demands freedom. Cheap viewers. No fucking shit, it's ghosts, duh. It's like rats, you know? We got ghosts in the cellar. Every video I see on Daniel Larson, they do him so dirty with the thumbnail. I almost banned you. Still recall smelling him before you can make out his writhing shape in the dim light of the cellar. Mistress Valeria, open the door. Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicated ramblings. How could they take her? The chambers were locked from inside. Where is she? Better shake some sense into him. Your father jolts upright, the bloodshot whites of his eyes glaring out of the darkness. We found her, wandering the forest outside the estate. Mistress Valeria. Haltingly and leaning heavily on you, your father manages to stand. She was never the same. Whatever happened broke her. There's the girl, you know. The seed was planted in Valeria that night. How could you know? You were but a babe yourself. Help lead the now sobbing man out of the cellar. Stop it, Dad. Stop. Lord Cato trusted me and I failed him. Valeria was the one to pay the price. Mine broken and that spawn of a child. Your father's voice seethes with fury. Look at this shit. Don't click the link, it's Dr. Perky. To be fair, my guy is not very photogenic. You talking about QWERTY, bro? Enough. Don't talk back to me, you bastard. What do you know about honor? As much as your harlot mother. Father steps away from you, unsteadily, tears streaming down his contorted face. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Gullible. I'm gonna hit my dad. Draw a ragged breath and snap out of the memory. Your knuckles white. You're alone in the damp cellar. Don't particularly feel like dwelling there. Know how I feel about that. Don't do it, Draft. Don't do it. You're better than this. I'm taking all the cured ham. It's all mine. I'm the lord of this castle. No, I'm not. I'm deserving of some ham, surely. They got mad cheese. On the Fed's cheese cave. Drowning in cheese out here. Damn. It's lined wall to wall with cheddar cheese. Oh, hi, Mighty. Wayne. Easy. Those are my son's first and last words. The rats are asleep. Drowning in cheese over here. How is the cellar full of ghosts and not rats with all this cheese? How are you, Wayne? Doing good, man. Lots of reading in this game. Chef Armand wanders back and forth, tending the fire and keeping his kitchen tidy. He has the gait of a man who has been on his feet for far too many hours. Ham and cheese. Perfect. First of all, here's some bread. Now, the cauldron is quite empty and just warm enough for you to use. We need a cauldron to make grilled cheese. Cheese. Remember, you need both the bread, ham, and cheese to make the perfect sandwich. Now go give it a try and bring me the results. I shall see if you have it in you. There's a time in every boy's life. He has to put together bread, ham, and cheese and see if he has it in him or not. I have it in me. For a few short moments, whilst eating a melted cheese sandwich, all is well in the world. I have the right stuff. Historical inaccuracy. Ghosts can't move through cheese. Buddy, how's your game going? You're making a game, right? Yeah, bowling is now an option in the game. Chef Armand wanders back and... Oh. Cheese. Wait, no, sandwich. Armand wafts the scent of the grilled cheese sandwich towards his nose. Ah, the crust of the bread, the softness of the cheese, the savoriness of the ham. Perfection. You shall indeed never again go hungry in the night. I leave because he makes me exceedingly uncomfortable. Is that bread on the table? No. Please don't talk like that. I'm RPing a chef. Chefs talk like that, man. Prefer the weasel boxing minigame. Please talk like that. Oh wait, no, that's the herbs. Have your medicine. Ah, that's some fine... Oh wait, no, old man voice. Ah, that's some fine foraging, young whelp. We can get word in. Gideon snatches the bottle, uncorks it and drinks deeply. The old man, eyes closed in relief, lets out a deep sigh. May your... Oh wait, what's old man voice? May your sleep be dreamless. He speaks as if to himself. Huh? Gideon smiles sadly. An old soldier's greeting, something one mercenary would say to another as a prayer to not dwell on painful memories. The kind that comes with work, your father and I. Gideon halts momentarily and looks at you. Your father and I would always part with those words. Now I've held you long enough. Be on your way. I'm gonna go get lost in the hedge maze. Yeah, man? Charmed, I'm sure. Charmed, I'm sure. French people. That might... Yeah. Is this hedge maze? This is a super ass hedge maze. The Sigma? Oh wait, no, this is the hedge maze. Stand before the gate to the hedge maze, it stirs old feelings of both dread and elation. Sounds and smell of the estate grounds as they were long ago. Call to you from distant memory. You feel you could easily plunge into their depths. What's the point of a hedge maze, really? I guess it's kinda cool. How many rich kids have, like, died to the elements within a hedge maze because they got lost and couldn't be found? What's the stat? Is it a big enough number to be a stat? That'd be a cool way to go. Aren't you rich? No? You tell me. Which daydream is it this time? Are you valiantly defending me from rebels again? Embla throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from your reverie. She's 10 years old, and you're a year her senior. Let's play hide and seek in the maze. I'll hide. You faintly hear someone yell her name from the distance. You better run, star child. Only my mother ever calls me that, Embla says, frowning. Where'd you hear it from? Before you can reply, she flings another pine cone at you and darts off into the maze. You hear a man's voice yell Embla's name again, much closer now. Either way, she's lost to you in the winding passages of the hedge maze. Memory tugs at you, urging you on to the center of the maze. Those are good. Get this bitch already. She's always got a pine cone in her pocket. She's never without. Those are good gulps though. Some are my best, I think. Gonna do the edge strategy. We just stick to the edges. No wait, we said center. The edge strategy doesn't work here. I'll do it anyway. Ethan gulpies. Oh, this is the center. Stand at the center of the maze. It feels much less impressive than you remember. The ornamental pond was once an ocean. The rock at its heart, a windswept island. Found me, daydreamer? Remember the tone of her voice. You can almost see the impish 10-year-old girl wading through the pond. Why you always hanging out here, man? Like the water. It's so calm. Embla shoots you a mischievous look. You notice the faintest tang of ozone. I don't know what that means. She makes a slow motion hop through the water, her fingers trailing the pond's surface, where water and skin meet. Strange colors bleed and spread across the surface. Embla, you'll get in trouble. Stop. Embla moves her fingers across the water surface like a painter's brush. Colors spill across the pond, and for a sleeping moment, you fancy that you can see cloud-topped mountains. Or was it the ramparts of an impossibly large city reaching towards the heavens? If this is really D&D, you could kill her. Silence is shattered by a shout, along with beguiling images. Mistress Embla, the master requests you in the house immediately. My father, something's wrong. It's my mother. She's ill again. I think I caused it. With what I can do, it poisons her mind. How long until mother isn't mother? Or until father isn't lord? Or your father isn't master at arms? How long will any of it last? I don't know. Man, I'm 11, dog. Do you ever feel like everything is a lie? Like there's a veil that covers everything, but in some parts it's thin enough to see through? What the sigma? You feel like everything is a lie? Oh wait. Embla stairs starts as your father steps breathily into the enclosed garden. He's red-faced from exertion and anger. Young lady, you can't run off like this. The whole estate is looking for you. Your mother is ill and needs you. Now. What the sigma? Your father shoots you a stern glance. I'll deal with you later. Embla says nothing as your father grabs her by the arm and hauls her past you. Back to the house. She doesn't meet your eyes as you pass. Finding yourself back in the present, a chill has crept into your bones. You best move on. By carelessly picking dialogue choices, I accidentally gave my... Oh, okay. I'm quite lost. I accidentally gave my character daddy issues. I could have had my dad die gloriously in battle, but instead I made him an alcoholic. And now all my flashbacks is just me dealing with my daddy issues. What a pain. Do I have a quest log? Journal. Success. Okay, I'm ready. There you are. If your nostalgia is appeased, the master will see you now. Yes, let's go see Kato. Very well. If it pleases you, the master is in his office, just ahead. And note, once you meet with the master, things may move quickly. You may not have another chance to walk the grounds. Yes. I suppose you do, but I'll escort you nonetheless. A flicker of a smile plays across her face and she beckons for you to lead the way. Sick, party member. The opulence has faded, the shadows longer. Clearly much has changed since the last time you were here. Let's not have another flashback. We live in the moment. Flanking the doorway are two marble statues. The craftsmanship is stunning. The sight of the two women depicted fills you with sadness. One you recognize immediately, Valeria Baron, the mistress of the house. You remember her as a grey ghost, absent and unwell. The other statue depicts the girl you once knew so well, Embla Baron, daughter of the house, now a woman grown strong and clear-eyed. Her likeness has none of her mother's cowed timidness. How fair is Embla? Lyra's eyes flicker ever so slightly. We should hasten to Master Baron. It's long been impatient to see you. He's ducking the question. Kato Baron's hall in a tasteful but modest reception room. He looks less imposing than you remember, with a few more crow's feet. Nonetheless, he's lost none of his composure or air of casual authority. Take a seat across a formidable desk from him. His study, like the rest of the villa, is half-lit, giving a morose cast to its opulence. The older man's face creases into a tired but genuine smile, which momentarily lifts some of the room's oppressive mood. It's a mercy to see you again, your own man and in your prime, Kato says before a frown consumes his smile. It's just a shame our reunion is overshadowed by the fates of those we love, but perhaps together we can yet improve our collective circumstances. Why have you summoned me, old man? Embla is missing. Kato's voice quivers momentarily, betraying his stoic features. Now I beg of you, Ahab, Help me find my daughter. Help her return home where she belongs. What's happened? She left without notice a week ago. From scant clues we had, we believe she boarded a ship bound for one of the outer isles, Hydra. She went of her own free will. At this time I thought little of it. Had it begins to glower. Since then, however, there have been reports. Grave ones. No word has left Hydra in days. Rumor has it even the Imperial augurs are in the dark. I know not how this touches the fate of my daughter. She must be returned to me one way or another. Something has been building in her for years, an aptitude of sorts. I suspect you already knew. In any case, it's grown much stronger lately, and perhaps in ways I cannot understand. I suspect she is looking for answers. What am I to do? I am mercenaries. Travel to Idra and begin your search in the port of Horin. From there, I trust you to do what needs to be done. Spare no cost. Just bring back my daughter. Nothing else, the port will be dangerous enough. As though I have summoned a Roland Grey-Eye to me, a crude but effective sellsword that I've made good use of before. I shall accompany you on this task. Roland's dead as fuck. The man is a grizzled veteran. He may have slowed with age, but his experience and reliability more than make up for it. He's also much respected by similar men, and so will be instrumental in hiring a reliable crew. Kato shows you his upturned palms, beseeching. I know this thing I ask of you is fraught with danger, but this is your chance at improving your fortune, materially and in honor. What say you? I accept, for Embla's sake. Kato smiles softly, visibly relieved, and for a moment he looks like the man you remember. If you have any final questions or a matter to discuss, time is, as I'm sure you appreciate, of the essence. This is real D&D. You wanted to be a bard and succeed as a seduction roll on the Goblin Raiders. Called it. You did. How you doing, Neo? Let's get on with it. Kato stands with poorly concealed effort, and Ahab, you stand and meet his gaze. Return her to me. There's no other outcome of this affair. You have my word, Kato. Slowly, you drag yourself from the cold water onto relative safety of solid rock. I'm fucked up. See me over there? You try, and fail, to stagger forwards as exhaustion washes over you in a great black wave. Oblivion takes you before you hit the rocky ground. It was less D&D or more Commodore-era dungeon crawler. You're woken by the cacophonous cries of gulls circling you. Your body's a mass of pain and exhaustion, covered in 1,000 cuts and scrapes. He starts playing Minecraft. What are your best jokes? Hold on. The store page mentioned a game. Let me see if you've heard of it. Maybe it's the Twitch page. Inspired by Ultima and the Gold Box series, if you know what those are. Your body's a mass of pain and exhaustion, covered in 1,000 cuts and scrapes. The large white birds gather around you in eager anticipation, and a magnificent feast your bloated corpse would make. Not today. Not today. Minutes or perhaps hours pass as you lay unmoving, trying desperately to will some warmth back into your body. Finally, you manage to force your eyes open. By some miracle, you're not only alive, but you find yourself on the shores of the cursed island of Idra. Strewn around you is the wreckage of the Zephyr. You see no other survivors. Unless you find equipment and companions soon, you may have cheated death in vain. Oh shit, Funger 3! What up, Wayne? How's it going, Grummy? How was the rest of the stream, man? You can burn your character sense your vitality score. Vitality is a buffer to your wounds, and as long as you have vitality left, you won't take serious wound damage. Vitality is easily lost and easily regained. Gromy! Second purple bar represents your wounds. Losing wounds is much more serious than losing vitality. Reaching 0 wounds means your character falls unconscious. Wounds can also be recovered by resting or leveling up. Whenever you take wound damage, you get an injury condition as indicated by the icon on the portrait. Injuries confer serious penalties to your character and can only be removed by resting. Making camp and resting is the surest way to restore an injured character. Note that resting is not possible in every location, so plan accordingly. Take a look. Oh, sick. Level 2. Thanks, man. I should have raided you. Haven't learned how yet. Nah, you're good, man. For the first time in your life, you're overcome with a sense of purpose. The path ahead will undoubtedly be difficult, but you're certain it is the one you are supposed to take. Oh, I'm okay now. Sick. Oh. That's a funny emote. That guy has such good emotes. Ah, ew. What's ew? Jordan Peterson's a guest on Kill Tony. Which one's Jordan Peterson? You see the guy who was talking about the lobsters? He is the guy who was talking about the lobsters. Peter Porker sitting center of the table. I'm sure he would have taken no other seat. He's the lobster guy. I'm so sad, bro. Maybe he's got great jokes. You never know. Maybe you guys got jokes on jokes. Tell him to bring out the lobster. What's this one? And what's this one? I lost all my equipment. What if he pulls that joke? That would be so epic. I spotted something. Bone comb. Got the bone comb out here. What is the bone comb? Finely carved from a whalebone, these combs provide small modicum of luxury to the women and long-haired men of the Outer Isles. Want that? I see the path. That's not a path. Wading out the freezing surf, you lose your footing on the slick stones and fall heavily to the ground. There's a sudden blur of movement in the corner of your eye, and as you frantically try to get to your feet, you slip again. Standing above you on a large rock is a young woman dressed in nautical guild livery. Wet, auburn hair clings to her face in the cold wind. My guy's balls, I was sure I was the only one to make it ashore. That'd be kind of shellfish. The woman leaps from the rocks and helps you back on your feet. Looking you up and down, she fetches a wineskin from her belt and offers it to you. The skin is nearly empty, save for a last mouthful of brandy. Drink it down greedily, and slowly you feel a modicum of warmth creep into your bones. You recognize the young woman's face now. You must have served on the Sapphire. What is your name? Hadian is my name. The crew calls me Cat, or rather they did, I suppose. She looks up and down the beach with a furrowed brow. Listen, you have to get up. We need to get off this beach before you freeze, or worse. There's something wrong about this place. Can't you feel it? Like a taste in your mouth. There are beasts. Huge sea creatures I ain't never seen before. Saw them dragging the dead crewmen into a cave west of here. At least I hope they were dead. What you thinking? Need supplies and shelter first. There might be salvage to be had among the wreckage on the beach. I just think I spotted a chimney of a house just north of the cliffs. A warm fire and some food would go a long way. Cat offers you a hand and drags you to your feet. She looks pensively towards the west. Also, as I said, there's a cave west of here. I think the crabs dragged off most of the corpses there. What if they're not all dead? There'd be other survivors like you and me. What's more, there's a chance that one of the officers was carrying the seal when the boat sank. If you can find it, the Nautical Guild would give anything to have it returned to them. Captain Seal. It's a medallion of sorts. It's carried on every guild vessel. Not just for show either. They say the seals are forged by magi, and that they have secret powers. I don't know anything about that. I knows that the guild pays well to have one returned if a ship is ever lost. It was warned by one of the officers, but I don't think the captain had it on him when the fight broke out. Might have been the first mate was carrying it, and I think he was still alive when the ship sank. I would say that Cape to the westward we should start looking. Ready to go? Good. Found this bow in a cargo crate. Best find you a weapon too as soon as possible. Suspect we'll need it before long. Together begin to move, off the beach and towards whatever darkness dwells in the island's interior. Yippee! Friends. Trade craft. Realistically, they would all be dead. The crab would just instantly start eating. But these are cool crabs. They're merciful crabs. They sensed the start of an adventure and decided to give us an opening quest. They're just chill like that, you know? Thievery. As merciful as crabs that cleared up faster than normal? Yes. Precisely. Okay, she seems to really want to do stealth. Not already done so, this might be a good time to level up. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. Hey. Okay. Not what I imagined that guy would look like. A lanky man with skin like sun-dried leather stares slack-jawed at you. He's dressed in rags and with a wide-brimmed hat and a large bundle of scraps slung over his shoulder. Do Basilio's eyes deceive him? More ghosts? Or did the sea spit you back out alive? Not many are that lucky. Your eyes fall on the crude spiked club that hangs in his belt. Basilio makes his living picking at what the mother of maelstroms does not swallow. It's been rich pickings as of late. Crates and barrels and even the odd fleshy morsel. The man bears a row of blackened teeth and what you assume is a smile. What you got that thing for? The club is caked in dried blood and of crude design. It has the look of a tool used well and often. Basilio offers up a chuckle that is chillingly out of place as he pats it. Every now and then, Mother Maelstrom offers up a little fish that have a bit of fight left in them. All Basilio does is help put them to rest. How many fish did you put to sleep today? He looks taken aback by the question. Don't worry, Basilio did them all nice. It's like Father taught him. Anyone still squirming gets a knock on his shell till he's good and floppy. Not to worry, been doing it for years. Used to help my da hold him down while he did the knocking. Cook as you like. Basilio offers an eager smile as if to reassure you that he's very good at what he does. Let's see. Listen here, Basilio has a proposal for you. This man smiles in greedy anticipation. Shore's bursting with bounty today. Man can make a fortune if he sets his mind to it. Better yet, no need for Basilio to risk his hide. Seem fit enough and have got coin. Buy whatever you bring me. Might even have a piece or two to sell if you're interested. Just beware them clippers. Basilio will be warming his bones up at the old abandoned farmhouse right behind us. Find me there. The man slinks off into the fog, heading north. As his form dissolves into nothingness of the mist, you can hear him muttering to himself excitedly. Ooh, a cutlass. Like, oh no, wait. I want my inventory. Cutlass. Let's see this cave then. Or at least if there's anything else over here. Oh, hey. Still with us? No, you're not. Checkered tunic. Climb the wall ahead. I don't really want to. I want to see this cave. I didn't think they would like jump us right away. The stench of rotting flesh fills your nostrils. Ahead of you, grotesquely misshapen crustacean horrors feast greedily on the corpses of the dead crew of the Zephyr. Blasted horrors. Cat spits through gritted teeth. What manner of forces spawn these creatures? Okay. I don't think we're quite ready for that. Well. Might as well try our luck. What dis? It's a Lovecraftian RPG. They don't look so big. Look way bigger in the picture. Okay. You kind of stay to the back. We'll both stay to the back. Who's moving? I'm moving. How you doing, Cracked? We'll let them come to us. Imagine dying to a crab. You might not have to imagine. Were most of those not there last time you were here? My back is erect. Damn, you're just running down the gauntlet, bro. I haven't been here in like a year. I know. We've missed you. How you been, man? I've 20k. Last time you were here, we were waiting for the Funger update. 1 year later, we're still waiting for the Funger update. Pretty good, getting life back together. Sick, dude. Glad to hear it. A lot of that going around right now, I think. Funger. Still waiting for that update, man. We're still waiting for that update. Maybe we'll get it someday soon. Need the fish bussy. Don't we all? Don't we all? Maybe Mira will deliver. I got a dog? Sick. What breed? What's their name? Eons worth of the seas ravage upon the land has given birth to this cave. From its depths, a stench of seaweed and rotting flesh rises. So foul is it that it feels like some evil entity attempting to force its way through the pores of your skin, into the core of your very being. Cavapoo Ronin. Let me look up what that looks like. I always ask people for the breed of their dog, like, no dog breeds. Oh, these are cute. What color is it? I'm seeing a lot of different colors. We have to make a toughness check to not vomit. Looks like a Lady and the Tramp. Oh, sick. I got the other dog from Lady and the Tramp. My dog's the Schnauzer, the guy with the mustache. Stealing your resolve, you manage to calm your breathing. Though the stench persists, you manage to push the image of foul things in the darkness, feasting on the spilling entrails of swollen sea corpses from your mind. You carry on into the darkness. Man, it's just a cave with mushrooms. They're called Cave Child. Kind of awesome. Now make them key. Oh wait. Oh wait, can I hide? I'm not gonna get. Oh, that guy's kind of big. There's a big one there. Steal thyself. You here? Put me here. Do you have limited arrows? In Mike Tyson's voice, that's exactly what I imagined too. We got big boy here. Giant crab. Miss. These bastards are sturdy, but they're not tough. They can take a punch, but they can't throw one back. Fine by me. Soak -6. What does that mean? Soak. I assume that's just damage reduction. You know of Mormons, right? I know of them, yeah. You could say that. What about it? That's where soaking is from. Ah, no, I don't say that. Oh, no. Gross. We have reaches level 3. Every step forward is worth celebrating, no matter how small. Keep going, and soon the path behind you will be longer than the path ahead. When you literally ask, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. That's yucky. You got second wind. I guess we'll start leveling you. I would like to keep you an archer, but you don't really have stuff. You don't really have archer traits or archer feats. This looks awesome as fuck. Is it on Steam? It is. It is called SKALD. Against the Black Priory. Someone say feats? You got a ton of them. Sturdy wooden chest. Thievery. Oh wait, I was using her all along. Was I? Pick. Smug yarn. Here we go. Skibbity Toilet Michael Bay movie, Adam Goodman. That's a joke, right? Like those are fake articles. What does that even mean, a Skibbity Toilet movie? Playing Kenshi, step 1. Ally the Barefoot Lady Ninja Clan. That's it, you want it. Oh yeah. I'm so good at this game. Old and ruined shipping crates litter this part of the cave. Only smugglers would use a place like this to store their goods. Perhaps there are other similar caches to be found on the outer aisles. What happened to my lantern? Does it run out? Oh, it's only on her. Sure. Is Variety Magazine a credible source? It is a credible source for movie and TV show information. In the past, it was often the only source for information such as movie box office. There are more sources of information, so reader doesn't need to access a variety of information about movies and TV businesses. I guess it's a real article. This is really happening. This is the world we live in. Strangely haunting piping can be heard from the caves ahead. Surely it must be the wind. Then again, it rises and falls with an eerie sense of musicality that does nothing to set your mind at ease. Have good news, the Acolyte got cancelled? I know what that means, but in case somebody in the chat doesn't know what that means, can you explain what that means? Why Michael Bay? Why is Skibbity Toilet movie? Blood will flow. Oh. I'm surrounded. So many questions. My guys can fucking jump. Bad news, you got rabies and the vaccine isn't invented for another 1k years. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Cave child. Gloman. Gloman. Let me see what does second wind do specifically? Removes conditions with bleeding, heals vitality. Okay. Doesn't heal wounds, heals vitality. No, we're not going to the exit just yet. There's yet work to be done. You've nearly grown accustomed to the foul stench that lingers in these caves, but now it once more assaults your senses with renewed vigor. Rolling out of the eastern passage like so many black tendrils probing for a way into the very core of your being. Whatever lies ahead must be at the center of the rot that permeates this pit. Through grit alone, you refuse to let the foulness purchase, and you fight down the nausea that wells up inside you. Ooh, masterwork leather gloves of athletics. Yes, please. We could find a survivor too, that'd be nice. The corpses of the doomed crew of the Zephyr are arranged around the chamber's central column. Pale light shines down from the aperture into the vaulted cave ceiling above, illuminating their bloated features and pale blue skin. Is there a form of artistry to their arrangement? For a brief moment you almost find it beautiful? The thought comes into your mind unbidden, an interloper. Stepping between the corpses, you spot a man who you immediately recognize as the Zephyr's first mate. Around his neck a sturdy chain glimmers and you carefully fish out a strange octagonal amulet, richly filigreed and with the navigational rosette of the Nautical Guild carved on it. This is no doubt the captain's seal. It is apparently an item that the guild will pay handsomely to have returned to them. As you pocket the amulet, you become aware of movement in the waters around you. I knew it. A strange stalked eye regards you as several of their chitinous horrors emerged. No doubt the abominations have come to feed the flesh of the dead, or the living. Attempt to sneak away? Carefully step away from the corpses and begin to try and make your way out of the horrid chamber. Yippee! I wonder if the crabs weren't so bad to fight. Oh, I think... There we go. Blood will flow. Oh lord. What are these creatures? Albino leech. God damn. God. Oh lord. Okay, hold on. Can you hit this guy? Can you do that for me, please? Out of range. Fuck. They're jumping my guy pretty bad over here. I really need you to kill one of these. Thank fucking God. Not looking good. Not looking good. You have died. The dragon awakens. Sick. Load last save. Did I save? It autosaves. Let's not go into that corner. Was not familiar with fucking leeches. Didn't know they were just gonna fuck my shit up supremely. Curse you, autosave. Starts with one thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try. You mad at autosave? If there was no autosave, the stream would end here and I would cry. one thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I try. Da 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 da. I used to know the lyrics to that song. Built character. I'm surrounded. You're so ass with that bow, bro. Get it together. I want my guy to kill it. I think level up fully heals me. Heals me a little bit. Oh, never mind. There we go. Sick. Charge bonus. You're just charging. Autosave has made gamers soft. Tell me more. Let's get some. Yeah, let's get our blade stats up a little bit. Squishy and mildly feminine. Widow Dwaft got his feelings hurt by autosave. Got your ass. Show me your fingernails. As expected. Yeah? Light weapon finesse. Do bows count as light weapons? It does, maybe. Light bow, yes. Manicured and well kept. I don't know what a manicure is. Lies. After yours well kept? Yeah, you know what FNAF is. Sure do. Sure do. Okay, I focus more on upgrading our actual, like, accuracy now. Melee to hit 3, melee to hit 5. Range to hit 4 though now. So hopefully we're going to be hitting more of our shots now. Large misshapen crabs emerge from the outer wall, from the water all around you. Intentionally or not, the seemingly mindless beasts have lain in ambush for you. Oh. Have feces and bug bites under my fingers like an all-American man. Ew. Like, get shit done. Oh. Are you alive and will become our friend? Or are you alive and insane and will kill us? Who goes there? A haggard man dressed in the livery of the Nautical Guild huddles apprehensively in the corner of the small chamber you're standing in. His lips are dry and cracked and he appears to be parched. Dead emperors, please tell me you found a way out of this pit. I have. Curse me, I have to get out of this hole. Don't even know how long I've been here. Days? It's like the time doesn't pass right. I've not died from thirst yet, so it can't be that long. I just need to get out. Thank you so much. I'll live to see another day. By the golden dead, I'll be mending my wicked ways if I make it out of here. No more dice and whoring. The desperate man wastes no time scrambling past you and towards fresh air and relative safety. You new age girl boys wouldn't understand. That was Ari. Cat seems flustered. Poor bastard. Sounds like he's losing his mind the way he was talking. Trapped down here for days? He's an arse, but he didn't deserve that. None of them did. I don't want to stick too close to the bottom right corner there. No point in hiding. Nice. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, let's go get the thing. Same thing? Yes. Just making sure there's nothing else I can... Oh, there is more. Let me just go grab all this stuff. Entombed helmet of survival. What did it say? Okay. Can't reach. Can't reach the mushrooms. Small farm is overgrown and derelict, and it appears to be abandoned. At one point he mused, this must have been a quaint place. A spot to raise a family, perhaps. Suddenly, as if summoned by your very thoughts, the faint but unmistakable sound of children's laughter is carried on the wind. The sound is oddly distorted with a strange echoing quality. For some reason, it chills you to your bones. The sound is interrupted by a woman's cry of pain, perhaps sorrow. Neat. Back in the hole. Oh, they noticed us anyway? Okay. Using their super crab vision. They spotted us through all the walls and everything. I'm just gonna hunker down and wait for them to get over here. We can pelt them with arrows. Okay, but if you get shot, what are you gonna do? You asking me or draft? I don't think the crabs can shoot me. Unless they can. Wouldn't put it past them. They're devious creatures like that. Both of you. If I get shot, what would I do? I'd be all like, oof, oh, owie, ooh, you shot me. You shot me in the face. You back it up. Back it up. Typical. Oh, my bones. My face bones. You shot me in the bones. Wow. Yeah, I think that's how I would react. Being a man, I don't allow things like that to happen to me. Oh, it's the guy. Stepping into the fresh air, you pull the strange octagonal guild seal from your pocket and examine it more closely. The dark metallic surface is covered in intricately carved lines and symbols. Reminds you of a mix between a compass and an astrolabe. I think my crafting is higher than my lore. Jesus Christ. Yikes. Gotta roll a 10. Let's go, baby. Rolled 2 and a 1. You're killing me. This artifact is not mundane, and you're inclined to agree with Cat that it might be worth something to the Nautical Guild, or someone else. Beyond that, the strange amulet is beyond your ken. Feel the weight of a strange device in your hands. For a moment, you're back on the deck of the Zephyr. Monstrous tentacles rise above the ship like strange alien towers. Terrified screams fill the air. You shudder. Cat's voice snaps you out of it. If you ever get off this bloody island and back to the mainland, the guild will pay you well to have that returned. All I ask is you remember who told you about it. But of course. You can keep the coin. All I want is to be done with the guild. Free to wander as I like. You wander up to my brother and stick a knife in his fat gut. Huh? Aye, 'twas my older brother who sold me off to the guild. I was bloody 12. 20 years is what I owe them on account of that bastard. I've already wasted 10 years. Her voice breaks for a moment before steel creeps back into her otherwise soft features. Like I said, gutting the bastard will go a long way towards setting things right. Sure, I'm free enough for now, but the guild doesn't like to let their assets go and they have a way of catching up with those who jump ship. Even someone as lowly as me, dangling a recovered captain seal in front of them is exactly the kind of thing that might sway them. Why does your character whine so much? Typical. My character's not whining, it's my teammate. We'll see. Cat's eyes narrow slightly as if she tries to get a read on you. Let's just get moving. Might have to our work cut out just getting off this bloody island. Eggs. What is my... No, not this. No, lore and crafting are the same. In that case, I think I should have done lore. I think the lore had a smaller requirement. I'm just stealing all these eggs. I'm just a little greedy guts. All these eggs, they're mine now. Hey man. Standing on the edge of a cliff is a crewman from the Zephyr, lucky enough to have made it ashore. The man is swaying and looks in shock. I saw it. By the dead, I just saw it out there. The thing that sunk us, it's still out there. The man begins jabbering incoherently. You're back. Found anyone else alive? Oh. This camp screen, use defeat party and select camp activities for party members before resting. To recover from injuries, your party must be well fed. Normally 10 points food is required per party member to recover 100%. Note that the prepared meals add a lot more food per item than raw ingredients. Seek out crafting stations to craft meals from raw ingredients. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. I also do not remember the lyrics to that song. So you select camp activities for party members that provide bonus to their character skills. Oh boy. Not right now though. Finally, raw telescope used for astronomical observations. Its lenses are no doubt the product of some of the Empire's finest hyalomancers, and allow stars to be observed even in full daylight. Examine the seas. You look upon the churning grey royal that surrounds the windswept shores of Idra. Far out there among the great waves and beating winds, you swear you momentarily see a great glistening shape shifting just beneath the surface. Whatever madness has befallen this island, you're certainly safer here than on any ship out there. Wayne's the type of guy that when the Mortal Kombat voices finish him, Wayne gets on his knees and says with pleasure. Point the telescope skywards. After a few moments of searching, find a gap where the stormy sky is parted just enough to allow you to examine the stars in their firmament. Oh man. Though you realize your knowledge of astronomy is quite lacking, you're nonetheless left with a feeling of wrongness that you can't quite explain. Astronomer's Journal. The journal contains a large amount of tabulated data that appears to be astrological in nature, interspersed with notes. The final entries appear to have been made only days before your arrival. Observe strange dancing lights in the sky, not unlike those sailors to the far south described near polar regions, yet somehow different. Colors indescribable, mesmerizing. For a fleeting moment I even thought I heard a sound, somewhere between a deep wail and sinking. I got an interest in astrology worse than a white girl working as a barista. Cannot perform observations tonight. Charts or instruments are off and I cannot make sense of the sky. There are bodies there. Bodies that are alien to me. Must be some form of comet storm or some other extraordinary astronomical event that has not been predicted in the imperial charts. They are wrong. I have done the calculations over and over, and I come to the same conclusion. The stars are wrong, in so many ways. As I observed an alien cluster in the southeastern quadrant, it dawned on me with absolute certainty. I'm not watching them. They're watching me. I'm down there, Neo. I dread to look again, yet I feel compelled to do so. They beckon me. I am certain that if I look again into that dreadful cluster in the southeastern quadrant, I shall be undone. But there are answers there, deeper and more profound than any mortal mind can comprehend. I believe I shall look again. I must. Keep the jabs tasteful. Star spawn. What are those things? What am I looking at? I'll head into the cave and just take the other exit to the farmhouse. Got a roll of 4. That's not bad. Did I pick up? Pearl. That's not an egg. Why would I climb up there? Oh wait, let me just go back to the cave. Like my rags. A woman sits in the grass ahead of you with the well looming over her. She's emaciated, ragged and covered in grime. How long has she been sitting here? Days? Weeks? She rocks back and forth, almost catatonic. Then suddenly you hear it again. The clear sound of playful children's laughter rises from the well. The woman wails. Can I just steal all her crops? The woman rocks slowly back and forth as she stares blankly at the well in front of her. What's up, man? I took them. Called out to them. I heard it. Funny thing is, I heard it calling with my voice. Oleg and Anya live in the well now. They're calling for me to join them. Yeah? It'll never stop. It'll multiply until it covers all. The lands and all the seas. And when we're all dead in bones, the conqueror mold will dress our corpses in black mourning veils. How much is the rent? Her voice is flat and monotone, and the strange words almost seem to come from somewhere else. She then lets out a deep sigh. I've had my children's bones to bury to give me some respite. A moment of silence, and the sickening sound of children's laughter once again rises from the well. Well, it seems ordinary enough until you examine it more closely. A thin layer of slimy black mold seems to cling to its walls, and a heavy odor of filth rises from its depths. You could swear you heard something splash around in the shallow waters. A ladder has been placed in a well shaft, and you could easily descend if you wanted to. Yeah, I can beat up kids. As you descend deeper into the earthy cave, you realize that the black mold covers most of the walls. Even the air is thick with floating black specks. Here and there, the mold seems to form nodules. Your mind fills with images of the nodules bursting open in an obscene mockery of birth in black, worm-like tendrils of mold spilling forth into the world. An irrational urge to touch the nodes begins to grow inside you. Let's not do that, buddy. Perhaps it's the thickness of the air, or the sickly miasmas that fill this part of the cave. The stars flash before your eyes. Your mind is assaulted with images of alien landscapes. Cities? No. Giant living structures, almost like the coral that the traders from the sea gates sometimes peddle. But large, so large it almost touches the sky. Enough talk. Let our denden mushies duke it out. Snails? Is that a euphemism for my dick? What? You see it. The structures themselves writhe with obscene life. Innumerable black worm-like tendrils of black mold cover them. They beckon you. Give in to them, let them take hold. In the sky above you, something massive shifts. Let's not do that. You gotta make it gay, bro. That's just kind of the vibe you were giving off, bro. You give off major gay vibes, bro. Can't not make it gay with you around, dog. That's just kind of the starting line. When you're present, you feel as if you're dragged under and into the crushing blackness to unfathomable depths. Stars flash before your eyes again, and once more you see the impossible landscapes. Cyclopean edifices of writhing black shapes, an age of worms. You understand now. This is not some alien dreamscape. This is Warda. This is home. Was crack, argument invalid. You got me there. You are a high priest, the god regent of a perfect world, and now it is time. The sky thunders. Seven eyes see. It comes. Give yourself to it. No thank you. Gathering all your willpower, you wrest back control of your faculties and forge ahead. On the wall ahead you spot it, a festering ganglion of black ichor with two small human skulls leering from it. The massive glistening mold pulsates with grotesque peristaltic motion as you approach it. Embedded in it is a collection of small animal bones. Nonetheless, you have no problems identifying two complete small human skeletons. Let's get them bones. One by one you pry loose the bones from the writhing of the ganglion. Its motions become more and more agitated as you work and wave. A wave of relief washes over you as the last piece comes loose. Now you must make your way out of this death trap. Items added to my inventory. Children's bones. The tragic mold-covered bones of two children. Two diminutive shapes materializes from the very walls themselves, bodies alive with writhing mold. Their blank, idiotic faces stare up at you in a grotesque imitation of life. Your blood runs cold as organs that should never shape human voices spill forth the sound of children laughing. A loud shriek escapes from the horrors in a maelstrom of writhing blackness. The two pathetic creatures reshape into the lean forms that tower over you. They do not intend to let you leave. Fading left and dashing right, you manage to slip past the mindless creatures, and before they manage to regain their bearings, you have clambered up the ropes and escaped the well. As you flop over the rim of the well and onto the ground, a faint "Mother" escapes from below. It's my best children's voice. Mother. The skeletal figure of Marita sits in front of the well, rocking soundly back and forth. Got them bones for you. Marita looks up at you and blinks as if waking from a dream. Without a word, she gingerly takes a small bundle of bones in her arms, as if it was a swaddled infant. She cradles it for a moment, and then looks up at you with grateful eyes. She gently strokes your cheek once, and then turns and wanders into the fog. You set her free. Falling to your knees, you retch violently. If it is from the conqueror mold or the emotional moment, you can't quite tell. Kneeling in the grass, you notice a satchel lying where Marita was kneeling. You get a feeling it was left there for you. Slowly, you regain your composure and get to your feet. Shambling away from the well, you suddenly stiffen. You just hear something. A child's voice, perhaps. Or was it just the wind? Kinda thought this was her farm. No guild in taking all this then, I guess. Oh, sick. Vegetable soup. 3 bird eggs will do just fine. Onions grow wild in abundance. 2 eggs, potatoes, onions for a farmer's omelet. Vegetable soup, potatoes, carrot, leeks. This is potato? A pumpkin. I'm stupid. Not only do the rats and the crabs grow large, but so do the potatoes. Blech. Beds and inns. That other character portrait a girl? This one right here? Yeah. That's Cat. He's my friend. You sly dog. Is that a wizard? Hello, wizard. Oh, it's this asshole. There's the one who cheated Mother Maelstrom and loaded with trinkets for old Basilio, perhaps. There might be some fine coin in it for you. The old man shakes a worn leather pouch at you that clinks with the sound of coins. Stay as long as you like, just don't drink the water in the well. The fireplace casts a warm glow across the piles of old fish bones, broken furniture, and strange trinkets that litter the ruined home. Basilio hums contentedly to himself. I've chosen to end you. Sorrow Eater. I saw something named Sorrow Eater. It's probably just a plant or something. Oh yeah. Let's see. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm not really gonna use axes. Thieves' tools. Buy 2 of these. And it will pay you 10 for this? It's worth 30. I'm not gonna sell him that. Oh, there are 2 different types of arrows. Okay. Just ahead of you is wet and covered in seaweed. Also looks familiar. Instantly you realize this is your luggage from the Zephyr. And stowed too well to get to during the mutiny, but by some miracle it made it to shore where it must have been salvaged. Better yet, the combination lock remains sound. And the contents of the chest is likely still unmolested. Best not be getting any ideas with my property, little fishy. Basilio growls as he eyes you suspiciously. What you mean, my property? What old Mother Maelstrom saw fit to bequeath upon me, its eyes keeps. Basilio's eyes narrow as he fiddles with the strap of his club. Lol, you said molested. And then again, it's not to say I mightn't be willing to make a deal with you. See, there's this man, stargazer he is, came here a few days ago, perched himself on that cliff right over there. Basilio points to the cliff that rises over the beach to the east. Thing is, he was carrying something I can hardly put into words. It's like a tube with glass in it that you can use to look at the stars and such. Telescope? Dummy? Aye, that's what he called it. Well, Basilio would love to have it if you can get your way up there to where he made camp. There's meaning in the stars, you see, all the wisdom and such. And don't fret, Basilio saw big old fat crows circling near the camp. Bet Basilio's eye that the stargazer's dead and rotting in his telescope just waiting to be salvaged. Roll 12. Shouldn't have done that. Gotta roll double sixes. Someone say fat toes. What? What? What you mean? That's just because she made you live. Now you're somehow entitled to Basilio's treasures? Fool. Basilio is the mother's chosen, not you. Now fuck off and get me that telescope if you want your bleeding box. Oh, okay. Alright. My bad. Damn. Shit, my bad. Shit, my bad. Grow me. 10 out of 10 dialogue. A blood-curdling howl cuts through the fog. Whatever its source, it's not far away and it sounds dangerous. Oops. Oh, hey, you alive? What up, Breezy? Hound ear. Hey man, you still kicking? Body lies broken upon the ground. Though it has been gnawed by hounds, it seems clear that this person fell or jumped from the cliffs above. Is this the astrologer? Yikes. How you been, man? Oh yeah, that was the astrologer, for sure. Oh man. Good, about to go spend 30 minutes with my son, then I'll be going live. No way I have to move around to shoot him. Cool. I hear them playing in his room and I miss my guy. Been on my computer since like 4:30. I give him some from right there. All work, no play makes Chromie a dull boy. You gotta go play, man. Oh no, I don't want to leave the map. Emerging from the rocky shores, you survey the dreary interiors of Idra. Rolling hills and moors cover much of the surrounding areas, and tall, jagged mountains rise towards the north. East of you, a lighthouse can be seen, its faint light flickering against the gloom. Beyond that lies a bay, and from its far shore the wind carries the foul stench of burning corpses. There's something wrong here on this island. Something really bad. Cat suppresses a shiver. You came here for a reason, right? With mercenaries and all? Had to have been something important. I think I just have negative FOMO resistance in my build. My man build. Negative FOMO. You and me both. I was hired to find somebody. Kat listens intently as you tell her about your quest to find Embla Baron. Girl's lucky to have family care for her, Kat mumbles. But the old man told you that she was last seen in Horan, right? Well, I've been to Horan. Went there on our last run. I could tell something felt off about that place, but nothing like this. Here's how I see it. Horan isn't far, just a day's march to the east around the bay. However, I think we need to be all clever-like about this. Make sure we rearm and maybe even try to pick up a few allies. If we rush in and end up dead, we're not doing this Embla any goods, what I'm trying to say. So we should explore around a bit, right? Gather a bit of intelligence and whatnot. I'd prefer it if you leave the strategy to me. Didn't ask, buddy. No, we're not gonna say that. Yeah, just like that. See over there? Lighthouse is still lit, so it's bound to be manned. If we make our way there, we might find out more about what's going on. Maybe scrounge up a hot meal. As you set out across the blasted landscape, you have a growing feeling that whatever horrific fate has befallen this region, is somehow inexorably tied to your quest. Something dark and vast is slowly spreading throughout the outer isles, tentacles grasping greedily as if searching for something. Great adventures may lie ahead, but so does great terror. That you are absolutely certain. Go back. Go back. I can climb down, but I can't climb up. That's fucked. Okay, just have to go back into the cave. That would be the easiest way. Unless the cave got restocked with enemies. You can feel yourself growing stronger with every trial you face. Each adventure leaves you just a little faster, a little braver. What more are you capable of? First time you take wound hit point damage, each combat you item can regain 12 to 18 vitality hit points. Oh, that's pretty nice. You have not leveled up. Okay. Oh, say we can do the southeastern quadrant now. Turning the telescope on the southeastern quadrant of the sky, your eyes are immediately drawn to what appears to be something akin to a small reddish cluster of stars. Though at first the tiny speck is hardly noticeable, it seems to grow larger as you regard it. At once you're struck with a terrible realization that as you are watching it, it is gazing back. You steel yourself and gaze back into the cosmic aberration. The moment stretches into hours, days, eons. Stars are birthed and die, collapsing in on themselves in cataclysms that shake the very foundation of creation. Let's roll a 12. We were so fucking close. As you come to, you're sitting befuddled in the grass near the telescope. No idea how much time has passed. You feel like you've traveled impossible distances. For a fleeting moment, you sense profound realizations as they flee your mind like dreams upon waking. With a ringing head and a deep feeling of dread creeping in, you vow never to gaze into that accursed telescope again. We were so close. There's two. Oh. You were just one away. We're big scaredy cats. Oh. Don't leave. Got your telescope. As you hand the telescope over to the wreck picker, his eyes light up in a not wholly sane manner. Chest's yours, little fish. Basilio shouts over his shoulder as he rushes out into the yard with his new prize. Here we go, some real weapons. Skibbity. Couldn't have said it better myself. We'll rest. Actually, wait. We can cook. There's a cauldron. Farmer's omelet. You have a better crafting skill than I do? No, it's about the same. No cheese sandwich for us. Where's the vegetable soup? 14. Make an omelet. Oh, and I made 2 automatically. Sick. Nice farmer's omelet. Brings to mind the simple comforts of a quaint rural life. Character attempts to attract the party using their lore skill. Successful gives a small XP reward. Extra food. I'll have Ahab entertain. Cat can fletch. Playing Pokemon Unite for the first time in like 2 years. I kind of wish I stuck with Pokemon Unite. I was playing it from day one. And then I played it with a friend. And then we kind of fell out, so I stopped playing it. I played up until around the anniversary event, I think. But I've missed so much up until then. So many battle passes and stuff like that. The FOMO's too much. I'll never recover. Cheating on kids makes me feel a sense of joy I can't describe. Yeah, bro. One time I managed to get a whole party on Pokemon Unite. Bro. If you ever manage to get like a whole party on Pokemon Unite. SKALD? SKALD. Just imagine it, Cordy. A whole team using like actual voice comms to coordinate. We all played League too. So we were fucking it up. You a medieval Nordic musician? No. I'm a medieval nobleman. Searching for a medieval noble woman. In this Lovecraftian land. Playing as the Jackass shit bug. Buzzwole. Oh, sick. Should have tried coming onto your goblin homie. Made things too weird for him. Is it classic or just the style? Oh, it's the style. Styled after the classics. I'm leaving now. Bye. Should I kill him? He's a bit of an asshole. He is a bit of an asshole. Looks like a cool dude, not gonna lie. He goes around during shipwrecks and loots the shipwrecks. That's okay. That's chill. Whatever. If he finds a person alive from the shipwrecks, he hits them with his spiked club, so he can loot them too. That is not a-okay. But he lets us sleep in his bed, so I'll spare him. And Gengar ain't never gonna mess with me again. I played Slowbro. I mostly played Slowbro. And then I played the one grass type. The port grass type. Just like, it looks like a dandelion. You could solo your whole party. Wanna bet? When he kisses Saint Trina? Is this lean? Purple drank? You see a figure thrashing violently at something obscured by the low fog. Whatever this person is doing, it's producing loud crunching, wet squelches, and a stream of curses. What is this? Lovecraftian RPG. You see the scene for what it is. Roland, soaked through and spattered with ichor, is laying waste to a number of grotesque-looking creatures with a piece of driftwood. He snarls like a wounded beast, and his eyes are black with rage. As the last of the horrid beasts fall, twitching back into the shallows, Roland snaps his gaze to you, dead eyes staring at some distant point on the horizon behind you. Watching Oshi no Ko Season 2 because I have nothing to watch. How many times have you gone insane? One time. Eventually the tension drains from his muscles and he lowers his makeshift weapon. Thought I was carrion, they did. Nearly was. I thought you were dead. Seems I've got a few lives left in me, for all they're worth. Roland sighs deeply and slumps down onto a nearby rock. You try to save me, you bloody idiot. Not exactly the things I was expecting. There's no room for being a bloody hero in work like this. It's just shit, blood, and bad men doing worse things to others. Looks around at the driftwood and chunks of flesh, popping around your ankles. It's about time I paid my debts. Sound like you didn't want to be saved. Roland looks out across the uncaring sea. Not many get to be the age I am in our line of work. Things that I've seen, that I've done. Memories like that prey upon you, like bloody wolves circling a camp, with the fire dying out. The second you let your guard down, they pounce. Time isn't over yet, old man. As you say, but heed this. If you want to survive, you need to drop the bloody heroics. This business makes your hands dirty. Nothing gets them clean again. Trust me on that. Speaking of which, I suppose they still work for you. We should get going. Yippee! Roland nods solemnly, brushes a sticky glob of ichor off his arm, and trudges over to you. His lips part as if to speak, but he hesitates. Roland does not seem to hear you. Instead, he is staring intently ahead. There are men in the fog. I thought I heard them earlier. I'm certain they're not from the Zephyr, and I'd wager they're less than friendly. I don't care if you're itching for a fight or not, but either way, we should tread carefully. You got a bit of a belly on him. Straining to see through the dense fog, you finally spot them. A group of men prowling the shoreline like carrion eaters, looking for dead flesh. They're unkempt and dressed in rags, with bare torsos and broad shoulders adorned by strange mixtures of sailors' tattoos and crude symbols. They carry an assortment of cruel-looking rusted tools turned to weapons. Gibbering chatter, laughter, and whimpering drifts across the fog in a steady stream. Whoever these men are, their minds are long gone. You sit still until a group of them passes you by. Perhaps you might still be able to slip past them? Let's not take our chances. Luckily for us. Oh, he still has his sword. Zayhanda. Can you even use... I guess you can't use the shield. Don't have anything else for you. I didn't expect you to have your sword. Sick. Bred for war. It will keep you using two-handers. Two-handers is the only thing that doesn't have 3 tiers. Sucks. How did he get so many points? He's maxed out 3. God loves Roland, I guess. Oh. Should have gone into stealth. That's on me. It's just the one guy. 20 piercing damage. These are all just gonna go jump him. Jesus Christ. I almost fucking killed him right there and there. Use your second wind. I guess, no, you still have vitality. Cancel. Cool. That bastard did a number. Let's take the stealth. No way they can still see me from all the way over here. Motherfucker has eagle eyes. Oh no, we're surrounded. That's what's going on. Oh, I forgot to switch out Cat's arrows. Ooh, not liking our odds here. One of those guys almost one-tapped Roland. Not loving our odds. No. No. That's not what I wanted you to do. Damn, the entire team had to jump me just to even kill me once. I spotted something. Okay, we can win. Maybe we would if I just charged. I fear for Roland's life right now. Okay, you back it up, buddy. Back it up. Back it up, buddy. You're done. Oh wait, you had second win available. Never mind. We could have kicked you on there. Get back in there. Oh, I also like to play as Absol. It's a shame that the game was so like pay to win. I liked Absol, but he was stupid broken on release. God damn it. Oh wow, that's a lot of guys. Oh wow. I'm not making the super wisest decisions right now. You know, I'll be the first to admit that. I'm gonna want Roland to take a hit first. Whoop. Just keep helping with arrows. We should have bought more arrows. Glad I didn't kill that guy, because I can go back and buy more arrows now. Flank him. Yikes. Okay. Not good. Not good. We're just gonna jump this guy. I think I'm gonna get, yeah. Yeah. Are you okay, Wordy? Skibbity toilet. He's fantastic. My ass is about to get jumped. Okay. One down. Okay. My guy's ecstatic right now, believe me. Forwards, my friends. You know, I should have probably leveled up to get... I'm gonna leave, yeah, there we go. I also had the option to, whatchamacallit, to get second win. Probably should have spec'd into that. I think if I'm getting jumped, I'm just gonna keep defending. I'll tank for now. While Roland gets through this guy. Sick. Out of arrows though. I miss. Oshinoko's lame, but it's a lot of fun to watch. How does that work? You know this, Wayne. I feel like there was a lot of potential in the idea. The bits about content creation are interesting. It just sucks that, like, they have such a, like, good opening. They're like, oh, his mom got murdered, and now they have to deal with that trauma. And then the next episode, they just absolutely skip over all of that. They're like, okay, it's 10 years later now. He's past the trauma. Not entirely, but you know. Oh wow, you fucked me up. You fucked me up something fierce. Wayne likes the incest part. When it's about the real plot, it's ultra lame. Jesus Christ. What are we gonna do? Let's stealth on over here and try and make camp. Think they'll let us? Oh boy. Roland. Oh wait, what are Roland's stats looking like? He's acid everything except for athletics. And a bit of survival. Okay. Is this like Fire Emblem? A little bit. I think Dungeon Synth is cool, but I never listen to it on a daily basis or for fun, not gonna lie. There's a lot of text, a lot more text than I expected. When we actually get into combat, it is like a bit like Fire Emblem, I guess. But Fire Emblem is just kind of basic turn. Woohoo! We fully recovered. Oh, you still have a point. Increased light armor. Just medium armor. I'll leave you like that for now. That guy kind of looks like Rambo. There's another group over here. Yep, there they are. But can I get the jump on them? Oh, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Or maybe I can. They haven't detected me yet. Hehe. Gotcha. I should have used my buff. Forwards, my friends. The battle. Not me, though. Oh, you can't. Get right there. Don't kill him yet. I want you to use second wind. Amazing. Spectacular. Beautiful work, my friends. Ooh, chainmail. You can have that. Well, we're acid stealth, but we're not too bad at fighting. An ancient lighthouse rises steeply from the bluffs ahead of you. The beacon is still lit, though it flickers weakly. A sinewy, armored woman with a shield slung on her back and a broadsword at her side stands by a small campfire. She is grunting and cursing under her breath as she clumsily tries to bind a wound on her arm. Dried blood and mud cakes her face and armor, and she looks haggard. She freezes as she sees you emerge from the fog. A suspicious frown falls over her face. Hey. No need, she growls as she finishes the tourniquet using her good arm and teeth. Bless you for offering, but I can manage. I'd kill for some water, though. Thank you. Name's Karilla. Used to call myself captain of our little mercenary company. Some rich trader from Adler's paid us well to come here and look for the Fury. Things went to shit quickly. Been losing my crew one by one. Nils and Pieter got their coins yesterday, torn to pieces by those fucking hounds. It's just me now. The what? What? Never heard of the Santa Fury? She was an Umbarian treasure ship, they say. Disappeared around 40 cycles ago, and it said she was laden heavy when she went. People have been looking for her ever since. Me? I never put any stock in the legend. Sailor's tale. But then, this rich fop from Adler's up and offered to pay me and my company to go here and look for it. Well, easy money, we thought. It was not huge, and according to the trader, rumor had she lay on dry land near the lighthouse. There's only one lighthouse on Idra I see, so it sounded easy enough. No reason to expect any bloodshed either. Her used to be nice and peaceful. Our steel was mostly in case we did find it and needed to guard any treasure. Needless to say, that's not how it went. Not a scrap. Searched every inch of this island, and let me tell you, the Santa Fury's not here. But it can't be. Fucking ship on dry land. Here's a lighthouse nonetheless. It does not exist. Mind if I give it a go? Hate to see you spill your guts on this bloody island looking for some ghost ship. Then again, you might have better luck than me and mine. Aurelia stops briefly and her eyes water up. Just be careful. It was not peaceful anymore, and I suspect there are things out there in the mist far worse than the hounds. Honestly, I don't know where to start. There were lights in the sky, flashes and orbs. Some over Horn and others over the island's interior. Minor quakes even, and then things went real bad. People lost their minds and animals started changing. What terrifies me is I can't even tell you how long that was ago. Days? Weeks? Her voice rises in an anxious tone. Just need to get away from here, off this fucking rock. I try to make my way east around the bay. Maybe there are larger groups of survivors there, perhaps even someone with a way of getting away from here. Good luck. If you ever find that bloody treasure, buy me a drink next time we run into each other. She's a grown-ass man that lived for 16 years as another person who wants revenge for his mom's fixation grows dead. Oh yeah, they kind of dropped that plot point, didn't they? I don't know why the fucking, what do you even call it? Not resurrection. I don't know why he was reborn as her kid. Why did that have to happen? Why couldn't he just be like a really talented kid who watched his mom die? Why do you also have to be a 30-year-old inside a 16-year-old's body? I'm sure they'll never explain it. Probably not. Karilla packs up her gear and begins to carefully make her way through the mist until she's gone. Because Isekai, I don't know. Hey. Heading along the cliffs is a lone surviving member of the Zephyr crew. Voice crack. Dead emperors, they killed them all. Stabbed old Nino right in the throat. Need to find somewhere to hide. Yeah? He's lost it. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. Oh. Is that old Nino? Poor Nino. Oh, nice. You've grown far stronger than crabs. Hey buddy, you okay? He's not okay. Another cave. I don't know if I want to go in there right now. Seems I haven't a choice. Word loaf. These crabs seem different. Spider crab. New type of crab. Oh, he's just gonna keep running. Poor guy. Died. Oh shit, they were fucking up cat. I didn't even notice. Never mind. Level up. I guess we're gonna have to start. Well, we don't have to necessarily move away from the bow and arrow, but we do gotta start going more into her stealth mechanics. Oh, yikes. Sprawled on the ground ahead of you lies the mangled body of a man. Stacked high against the wall behind the poor fellow are crates of goods. You have a feeling you've stumbled upon a smuggler's hideout that has seen fairly recent use. What did him in, though? I hate these jobs. Dropped off and told to guard the cargo until it can be collected. And whilst the bastards up in the northern cave are living the good life, I'm stuck in this hole. Sometimes think the Imperial dungeons would be preferable. Explored the cave today and found what appears to be an underwater tunnel in one of the dead ends. Bryn insisted we try to swim it, but I can think of no worse nightmare than being lost in the dark underwater. Told him as much and he got agitated. Felt something about dreaming of an ancient relic. I have no idea what he's on about. Golden dead. Bryn got attacked by a crab the size of a warhound today. Nearly took his leg off. Neither of us have seen anything like it before. Can only pray it was alone. Hope the ship won't be delayed much longer. Bryn is gone. I know in my heart he's gone to the underwater tunnel. Madness. Shapes are moving in the dark now. No way out and no one is coming for me. Light is failing. Mother. The exit is over there. Guess they didn't make him a Avery of 5 versus difficulty of 8. We'll just force it. Wait, oh, we took damage from that. I don't think we can open this right now. We're far too weak. We haven't the stones for it. Okay. Big old loop over there. Oh. But crabs. I'm sure there will be a point where I'll miss fighting crabs, but that point is not right now. Can't tell how backstabs work. Or I think the sprites have like different facing sprites. Doesn't seem like it. When is in grind mode? Is it a dungeon? Just exploring a little cave we found. Not something so grand as to be called a dungeon. Just a cave. That smugglers used. Fresh grave with a simple marker made of sticks. No name can be found upon it. We have a shovel. Make hunger but not gruesome. Howl of Terror made it. Oh, he's huge. It's fucking huge. How many arrows? Any arrows? What's wrong with her? Making that face. Well, it's probably 'cause she's fearful. Not much use right now, though. When I was a kid and a teenager, I always fantasized about people from the past experiencing current media. Like, what would they think? What's your opinion about South Korea? That kind of came out of left field. From what I know of it, generally, the working environment is pretty hell, as is student life. Check Discord to see what I'm talking about. One sec. Hold on, it's loading. Hold on, it's loading. Whatever works, man, you know? Man's gotta make money somehow. Maybe if he was Korean. Let me try to make my way back to the bridge. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to get a sense of like where I'm at right now. I'm sure there's more to explore in that cave. Oh, I could have jumped it. It's not a bad roll either. I just hit the roll of 6. Hmm. Okay, well, I can go back down into the cave. Or I can... What else can I do? Or I can keep going up this hill I'm going up. Daytime for the first time in forever. Adrenaline floods your veins. The tasks that once seemed so difficult now come naturally to you, leaving you with an insatiable urge to learn something new. Specking to damage or specking to diplomacy? Up. Oh, we're motivated. Oh yeah. Alrighty. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a whole series, just because that's a lot of reading. It's got great atmosphere, but a lot of that comes from the text. That's a lot of reading. Done it so much my throat started to hurt. I wonder if he was big brain. It's not even that I don't like reading, it's just that my throat's starting to hurt. Too much reading. No, I like reading. I like text. My throat's starting to hurt though. Looks really cool, but it should take advantage of modern capabilities. Just read it in your head, and half the stream's gonna be me staring at the screen saying nothing. At least when I read the text, I can do like cool and funny voices. Who is here for the chef voice? Love the chef voice. Gonna head over to Gromy's channel. See you, Wayne, man. Take it easy. How great was your night, dude? I think the chef voice was pretty peak. 2. I had another game plan for tonight, but apparently it has a really long tutorial, so I have to do that tomorrow before I stream it, because I don't want to stream me doing the tutorial. I like the atmosphere a lot. We might do it like every other day, just so I don't decimate my throat, and run it alongside the other game I want to play. We'll see. Bruh. Has a really long tutorial. Good night, Wayne. we're gonna call it here so that I don't die. But yeah, we'll probably play the other game tomorrow, and then come back to this the day after. Thanks for school stream. Have a good one, way man. Yeah. Let me see something real quick. We'll see what we get up to tomorrow. No guarantees on anything right now. We'll see. I'll keep the slot open for tomorrow. Could be anything. Who knows? But yeah, I'm liking the game. It's just a whole lot of reading. Besides that, oh, let me get this out of the way right now. Friday and Saturday there won't be a stream because I'm going on vacation with some friends. Oh, sorry, the mic's over here. I'm playing it another day. Giving you a chance, maybe. Yeah, I just need to rest my throat. So no stream Friday, Saturday. I get back Sunday. Maybe stream on Sunday unless I'm super tired. But definitely no stream Friday, Saturday. Going to a beach house? No. No. We were going to a beach, but it got super expensive. And all the hotels near the beach that were available had like bad reviews about bed bugs and roaches. So we changed destination. But yeah, this Friday and Saturday, no stream. Bed bugs and roaches, wild, yeah. So, and then maybe I'll try to fit in the VR stream on Sunday. And I'll just risk disturbing everybody in my house. Because I don't want to keep delaying the VR stream. Really just buy a car clean? I don't think I know what that is. Oh, I see. But yeah, I'll take it easy. Have a great rest of your night. It is not nighttime for you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a good vacation soon, way man. Appreciate it, Carol.